This is a story told to me this week by a mother who at this point shall remain anonymous. Recently, she was going through her 7-year-old school backpack to get his papers, and she discovered a pair of dice that she'd never seen before. Upon questioning the little boy, he said that another boy in school had taken them from his teacher and had put them in his backpack. After a long talk, the mom instructed the little boy to take the dice back to the teacher the next day and give them back. Several days went by. The little boy was getting off the school bus on this day, and his eyes were filled with tears, and panic was all over his face. It was then that he made a full confession. It turns out that he himself had stolen the dice from the teacher's desk. Instead of turning them back into the teacher, he'd simply thrown them away in a trash can for fear of her finding out the truth that he had been the one who'd stolen them. His problem was that in his excitement, he had told one other little boy on the bus what he had done. Today, on the bus ride home, the little boy told him that he was going to go tell the teacher that he had stolen the dice. The panic-stricken son didn't know what to do. In tears, he broke down and told his mother, "I didn't tell you the truth about the dice, Mama." It was then that he spilled his guts and told the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. He was so scared. He told his mama his first thought was just to beat the little boy up and make him promise not to tell. Admit it, guys, that was your solution, wasn't it? His mother lovingly encouraged him to go to the teacher and completely come true. She talked about the importance of true confession. He was eaten up with guilt. And on top of that, he had had to tell lie after lie after lie to back up the first lie he'd told. It was more than his little mind could take. At the end of the day, the mom went with the little boy to school, and the little boy came totally clean and with the teacher, and the mother was there to support his confession. The mother told me the story because she said it turned out to be a great and valuable life lesson. It is, isn't it? Not just for 7-year-olds. All of us have lied to get out of trouble. We've all attempted to conceal our guilt with a concocted story of innocence. We all know how difficult it is to live with the guilt of knowing we have deceived. We've been entangled in a web of lies to cover the last lie that we told. It can be as innocent as a pair of dice. I thought about that today. That's a whole lot of misery and discomfort and trouble for a 7-year-old boy for a stinking pair of dice. Yet, we forfeit peace of mind and integrity for the smallest of rewards, don't we? The prophet Jeremiah wrote in chapter 9, verse 5, "They all fool and defraud each other. No one tells the truth. With practiced tongues, they tell lies. They wear themselves out with all their sinning." Today, perhaps each of us should consider what we say. For it's so easy to shade the truth and try and cover up guilt. Just come clean with God and let Him wash away the guilt and the sin. One of my favorite chapters in the Bible is Psalm 51. It is the story of David talking about covering up and lying about his adulterous affair with Bathsheba and how it had robbed him of his joy and his strength. He made a full confession and found his joy restored. Listen to Psalm 51. "Have mercy on me, O God, because of your unfailing love. Because of your great compassion, blot out the stain of my sins. Wash me clean from my guilt. Purify me from my sin. For I recognize my rebellion. It haunts me day and night. Against you and you alone have I sinned. I have done what is evil in your sight. You will be proved right in what you say, and your judgment against me is just. For I was born a sinner, yes, from the moment my mother conceived me. But you desire honesty from the womb, teaching me wisdom even there. Purify me from my sins, and I will be clean. Wash me, and I will be whiter than snow. Oh, give me back my joy again. You have broken me. Now let me rejoice. Don't keep looking at my sins. Remove the stain of my guilt. Create in me a clean heart, O God. Renew a loyal spirit within me. Do not banish me from your presence, and don't take your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation, and make me willing to obey you. Then I will teach your ways to rebels, and they will return to you. Forgive me for shedding blood, O God who saves. Then I will joyfully sing of your forgiveness. Unseal my lips, O Lord, that my mouth may praise you. You do not desire a sacrifice, or I would offer one. You do not want a burnt offering. The sacrifice you desire is a broken spirit. You will not reject a broken and repentant heart, O God. Look with favor on Zion and help her rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. Then you will be pleased with sacrifices offered in the right spirit, with burnt offerings and whole burnt offerings. Then bulls again will be sacrificed on your altar. That's a man who comes clean. Here's your thought for the day. Just tell the truth and ask God to forgive you for all sin. Here's a prayer to pray today. God, forgive me for shading the truth and living in a deceptive way so often. God bless you.